Okay, so basically, let me just draw everything out right quick. Right, this was the trade that we had. I think right about here. Yeah, and then on the 1 hour, it was basically just tracing everything that was going on. As you can see, price made this big push up. Price broke these. Let's zoom out a little bit. Price broke these highs. As you can see, price was just ranging. Price was ranging in between these. I think that whole week, I'm not too sure, or a couple of days. And then price broke out, made a higher low, higher low, lower high. Price then broke this higher low and made lower low. And we all know that there are no lower lows in a higher, there are no lower lows in a bullish structure. So as you can see, price broke this level of support, telling us that there are sellers at this level. So I'm just draw this out right now. Yeah, sellers at this level, right? So we took the trade around this level. Not too sure. I think around here we took the trade and then we sold off all the way down here. Yeah, so we sold off all the way down there. Let me put on my. I'm not sure if it was. I think it was this account. I think so. I don't think, was it this account? It should be. Regardless though, this was the trade, right? And then this is how you'd have taken it. Sold from here. Let's say you're using $1,000 account, right? So let's say you want to risk 100, right? If you're trying to risk 100, what was that? If you're trying to risk 100, your $100 will be above here. It actually could be above here because this is a lower high. So yeah, it could be about there. You can just adjust this real quick. So yeah, this is your 100, risking about $100 right there. And then possibly, why does price do that? Yeah, and then all the way down here, that's a 1 to 6, as we can see in the video. Selling all the way from here down to here, 1 to 6. Beautiful trade. And yeah, that would have been it. Yeah, and then for the buys, let me just go over that real quick. For the buys, where was the buys? Yeah, for the buys, yeah, on the 4-hour time frame, we saw that. Oh, okay, yeah, it's back. So this was the trade. Yeah, we sold all the way from here to here, and then the buys. Yeah, we also sold. Oh, there's a whole lot. But anyways, let's just make it quick. So on the 4-hour time frame, yeah, we saw that price made a lower low, and then it made a lower high. But then it also made a higher low, because as you can see, this is higher than the previous one. So that is indeed a higher low. And that only happens in a bullish structure. So as you can see, if we go down to the lower time frame, which is the H1, we'll be able to see that price broke this level of support, right? And then it became bearish. That was why I took these sales right here, as you can see. Then price made a lower low, lower high. Price made an equal low. So that is a sign that price does not want to go below this level, right? So I looked at the 50-minute time frame. I saw that price kept on making support. It also gave us an indication above this level right here. So that was a sign that price should buy above this level. And then that was when I took this buy from here all the way here. And then some of these buys were just short scalps. Yeah, I was just trying to make some quick money. I messed up there, but anyway, I didn't even over risk, so I'm pretty much still chilling in profit. But regardless, these are the buys I took. I'm gonna go down to the 50 minutes to show you why, or at least my confidence on this trade. So I'm gonna just go to the 15-minute real quick. The 15-minute, as you can see, price was making the higher lows that I spoke about in the video previously. Higher lows, and then Price gave us this indication. As you can see, I bought here actually. Yeah, price came back to this level. So yeah, after I made support, so I bought at this level right here. And then why does price do that? Oh, this account, I don't know. Anyways, I think my stop was about there. Then what was I risking? I think it was 0.6. I'm not sure. Let me check. Yeah, I think it was 0.6 that I risked. And then okay, price pissed me off. Yeah, I actually closed at a 1 to 5. Yeah, because I was trading with the trend. But as you can see, on the 1 hour, I'm actually expecting price to make a lower high and then maybe a higher low and then come above that lower high level just to show that we're still bullish, because as we can see on the higher time frames, we can see that. Wait, let me turn off my history. On the higher time frames, we can see that price is making higher lows. And if price is making higher lows and we know that price is bullish above this level, price makes a lower high, possibly, then a higher low. Price will come back above this level and buy and possibly even succeed this level. So yeah, that was the trade, and that's how I took the trade on GBPUSD.